ただいまより九州大学伊戸キャンパスカーボンニュートラルエネルギー国際研究所研究棟竣工式典を開催いたします。はじめに主催者を代表いたしまして九州大学総長有川節夫がご挨拶申し上げます。
Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to attend the Kyushu University I²Cner new building completion ceremony. I extend my warmest and most heartfelt welcome to each of you gathered here today. I'm particularly pleased to introduce these distinguished guests, Dr. Hiroo Imura, Chairman of the WPI Program Committee. Mr. Koichi Morimoto, Deputy Director General of Research Promotion Bureau, MEXT. Mr. Hiroshi Ogawa, Governor of Fukuoka Prefecture. Dr. Toshio Kuroki, WPI Program Director, JSPS. Professor Nobuhide Kasagi, WPI Program Officer. Dr. Monterey Gardiner, Technology Development Manager, Office of Hydrogen Fuel Cells and Infrastructure Technology, U.S. Department of Energy. And Professor Peter Schiffer, Vice Chancellor of Research of the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. As you know, the International Institute for Carbon Neutral Energy Research, I²Cner, was established in Kyushu University in December 2010 as one of the world's premier international research center initiative on MEXT. The mission of I²Cner is to contribute to the creation of sustainable and environmentally compatible society and to advance fundamental science in order to reduce CO2 emissions by establishing a non-fossil-based energy carrier system. It is my great pleasure to have this ceremony today to celebrate the completion of I²Cner's research building. I'd like to take this opportunity to extend my appreciation to everyone who has provided I²Cner with support and cooperation since its establishment, and also all staff involved in today's event. Completion of the new research facility of I²Cner is the most symbolic moment for us to demonstrate Kyushu University's active status to strengthen fundamental and interdisciplinary research and to promote international collaborations. I²Cner is expected to be a globally visible and internationally open research center, and also it will be flagship of international collaborations as well as research system reform model in Kyushu University. In fact, a collaboration on library science between Kyushu University Library and University of Illinois Library was brought about by I²Cner's act as a catalyst. I'm sure this new facility will help I²Cner to advance cutting-edge research in collaborations of members of Kyushu University, the Illinois Satellite, and other members from all over the world, under one roof. In addition to the facility, I have made every effort to provide I²Cner with an ideal research infrastructure and to carry out organizational reform within Kyushu University. Although it is still in a developing stage, I'm sure that Director Petros Sofronis will soon make the institute into a true world premier research institute in terms of scientific goal of the WPI initiative. We are now in the center of Ito campus of Kyushu University. I'd like to touch on the status of development of Ito campus briefly. Ito guest house, located at the other side of the intersection, was completed last March. This Japanese-style wooden house is designed to welcome guests from abroad. The construction work of building for the Faculty of Art and Science, which is responsible for foundational education, has already started nearby the I²Cner building. Our new symbolic auditorium, named Shiki Kodo, will be completed by February next year. In addition, in order to strengthen and accelerate the establishment of a truly world premier research center, we have completed plans to build international villages to accommodate more international students, as well as I²Cner's second research building. With this, your kind understanding and cooperation from various circles and community, we are committed to making every possible effort to promptly complete this relocation project to Ito campus. Kyushu University celebrated its first centennial anniversary in 2011. Based on the tradition made by our predecessor, Kyushu University is continuing to carry out autonomous reform to assure its world-class education, research, and medical activities. For the next 100 years, we are committed to enhancing our status as international hub, filled with vitality and always looking for challenges. In closing, I'd like to ask your kind understanding and continuous support for our effort as we work towards the success of I²Cner and Kyushu University as well. Thank you very much for your attention.
続きまして、九州大学カーボンニュートラルエネルギー国際研究所所長、ペトロス・ソフロニスよりご挨拶申し上げます。
Good morning. Thank you very much for helping us and joined us to celebrate this great day and occasion. I thank you for having come here this very day, which is such a critical day for Kyushu University and the University of Illinois, for bringing together this international talent in order to create this new effort, new world effort. As you know, I²Cner is a WPI Institute on Energy, which is a serious problem worldwide. As an institute, our #1 goal is to contribute to solutions to these energy challenges, not only in Japan, but worldwide. We are developing fundamental science that underlines critical energy solutions. My dream for I²Cner is that we will contribute to the solutions of serious problems such as the electrification of Japan using only renewable sources with minimal to no carbon emissions. I know that such problems are enormous and very difficult to solve, but at I²Cner we are a team and we are determined to go beyond conventional thinking. We are thinking outside the box in order to propose energy solutions through alloys that can safely transport hydrogen, fuel cells that operate efficiently in adverse environments, never before perceived biomimetic catalysis, and a comprehensive understanding of the behavior of carbon dioxide once it is sequestered underground. We are achieving these far-reaching goals by bringing together some of the finest institutions across the globe. In particular, I²Cner was born out of a close collaboration between Kyushu University and the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. In this regard, I²Cner has since become the emblem of the continuous interaction and exchange not only between the two universities, but also between the United States and Japan. We are exchanging faculty, researchers, and students back and forth across the Pacific. We do this because we understand that the scientific challenges we face today are complex international problems, as are the challenges for a new educational approach in training the next generation of scientists. We recognize that the solutions to these problems require a concerted, interdisciplinary, and international approach. Today, it's a celebration day, and at this moment, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the government of Japan, the Ministry of Education, and the Japan Society for the Promotion of Science for its generosity to promulgate the I²Cner project. Additionally, I thank the Kyushu University for having embraced this project for such a long time. I would like to thank the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign for its commitment of resources and talent to this international research effort. I want to thank the leadership of the Fuel Cell Technologies Program of the US Department of Energy for their advice and continuous and constructive input to our research efforts and planning. I must also thank all my colleagues. Remember, I myself is a scientist. I'm a scientist. I would like to thank my colleagues, the scientist colleagues, be they from the United States, Japan, or our international partners, for their overwhelming enthusiasm to join this groundbreaking effort and their willingness to work in concert toward I²Cner's success. Lastly, I should not forget to thank the administrative offices, both here at Kyushu University and at the University of Illinois, for their tireless efforts to support the Institute and its researchers. Again, I thank you for helping us celebrate this project. I call I²Cner a project, a work in progress, and I hope with your help and with your assistance and continuous support, we shall succeed. Thank you very much.
本日のカーボンニュートラルエネルギー国際研究所研究棟の完成にあたりまして、お忙しい中ご出席を賜りましたご来賓の皆様からここでご祝辞を賜りたいと存じます。はじめに文部科学省 WPI プログラム委員長井村博夫様にお願いいたします。
President Dr. Arikawa, Director Dr. Sofronis, Governor Mr. Ogawa, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hiroo Imura, and I have been serving as the chairman of the WPI committee since its inauguration. First of all, I would like to extend my congratulations to this I²Cner new building completion ceremony here today. The WPI program has been launched in 2007 with a perception as follows. Competition for securing the world's finest brains has intensified over recent years in order for Japan to take a world lead by virtue of its strength in science and technology amid this brain circulation, we need to create open and outstanding research platforms that attract human resources around the world. This program aims ambitiously at creating world premier centers, providing research environment free of conventional constraints to advance research that fuses research fields and create new disciplines. With the ongoing achievement of these centers, I feel that hope and anticipation for WPI is becoming higher and higher. I²Cner of Kyushu University was selected and started its operation as a center for green innovation in a vital energy research area, expected to contribute to the realization of low-carbon society. The work of I²Cner is expected to exert highly beneficial impacts on the global community. Strenuous efforts and passion are needed for this. I²Cner is a unique center, even among the 9 distinguished WPI centers so far we have in Japan. Director Sofronis, who is also professor at the University of Illinois, has been developing international network in a short period and promoting effective research collaborations. I very much expect that I²Cner will develop into a world-renowned research center aiming at energy technology breakthroughs in the areas such as hydrogen, and become a catalyst model to transform a Japanese university into a more international and open one. For these reasons, I very much hope the continuing leadership of Director Sofronis, the determination of President Arikawa, and strong support from all members of Kyushu University. I would like to take this opportunity to extend my appreciation to the efforts to date made by all stakeholders related. Moving to the new building, I hope it will contribute to fostering a sense of unity, everyone concerned, and the I²Cner further expansion both quantitatively and qualitatively, under one roof with the support of the whole university. Finally, I would like to reiterate my congratulations and wish for further success of institutions concerned and everyone gathered here today. Thank you very much.
ありがとうございました。続きまして、文部科学省大臣官房審議官研究振興局担当森本光一様にお願いいたします。
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Koichi Morimoto. I'm the Deputy Director General of the Research Promotion Bureau of MEXT. First of all, I would like to extend my congratulations to all the participants here today on the opening of the new I²Cner building. I² of Kyushu University, established as the 6th WPI Center in 2010, is about to depart for its maiden voyage, thanks to the dedicated efforts by all the people involved. I hope that this new building will provide an excellent research environment to attract researchers in a variety of fields and will serve as an important platform to support the activities promoting interdisciplinary research. I²Cner was selected as a WPI center to strive for green innovation on the basis of the unique strength of the Kyushu University, which has a high reputation for hydrogen research area. This center is expected to create research results that overthrow our established theories and to make great breakthroughs in the environmental and energy research area. We hope such efforts will contribute to realizing low-carbon society and to solving global environmental issues. WPI centers are required to form an international research center to attract top-level researchers from around the world by achieving 4 basic principles: advancing leading-edge research, creating interdisciplinary domains, establishing international research environment, and reforming Japanese research system. I²Cner has collaborated actively with many research institutions in the United States and Europe, including the University of Illinois. Last year, I²Cner hosted the International Symposium with support from the United States Department of Energy and the U.S. Embassy. Through such international collaboration, the visibility of I²Cner has steadily increased, with a fresh breeze beginning to blow into the research environment in Japan. Recently, the Japanese government made a cabinet decision to approve a supplementary budget proposal for fiscal year 2012. I am very happy to announce that this includes additional funding for further upgrading and expanding the research environment and facilities of I²Cner to accelerate the formation of world premier research center. This encouraging news is another token to demonstrate that we attach great importance to the WPI program. I sincerely hope that the activities of I²Cner as a WPI center will produce outstanding research results under the leadership of Director Sofronis, with the strong support from the host organization Kyushu University, including the Department of Technology. Finally, I would like to reiterate my congratulations and appreciation and wish for the success of everybody gathered here today. Thank you very much for your attention.
ありがとうございました。続きまして、福岡県知事小川博様にお願いいたします。
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests. My name is Ogawa, the governor of Fukuoka Prefecture. First of all, I'm sorry for making my address in Japanese. 九州カーボンニュートラルエネルギー国際研究所の研究棟の竣工式、心からお祝いを申し上げたいと思います。有川総長やソフロニス、所長をはじめ、多くの関係の皆様の今日の日を迎えるまでのご熱意、ご尽力、ご努力に対しまして深く敬意を表するものでございます。九州大学カーボンニュートラルエネルギー国際研究所は文部科学省の世界のトップレベル研究拠点プログラムの最新拠点といたしまして、水素の製造、貯蔵、利用にわたる革新的で信頼性の高いシステム、二酸化炭素の安全な回収、貯留に関する研究に取り組んでこられました。世界的な化石燃料の使用増加によりまして、二酸化炭素の排出量の増加は地球温暖化の一因となっております。また、我が国では一昨年の 福島の原子力発電所の事故によりまして、エネルギーの需給構造の見直しを迫られているところでございます。この研究棟の竣工によりまして、これまで取り組んでこられました研究が一層加速されまして、本研究所がこうした環境問題でありますとか、エネルギー問題の解決に多大な貢献をされますことを心から期待を申し上げます。本件は、この内外の優れた研究者の方々が集います、この研究所をはじめといたします九州大学の知的資源、それから水素エネルギー関連作業の育成に欠くことのできない製品の試験研究機関でございます水素エネルギー製品研究試験センター、これらを核といたしまして、水素エネルギーの実用化と導入の促進、水素エネルギー産業分野への県内企業の参入の支援や、県外企業の誘致、そういったことに取り組んできております。2015年には燃料電池自動車の市販が開始をされます。また、家庭用燃料電池の価格もさらに低下することが見込まれておりますなど、水素エネルギー市場は今後大きく変化をしてまいります。県といたしましては、今後ともグリーンアジア国際戦略総合特区の活用も図りながら、関連企業の育成、それから誘致に進めまして、福岡が水素エネルギーの一大拠点となっていくよう取り組んでいきたいと思っております。結びにあたりまして、当研究所における研究が一層進展をされまして、グローバルな課題の解決に貢献をされていきますこと、そして九州大学のますますのご発展と、今日ここにご参集の皆様の今後のご活躍とご多幸を心からお祈りを申し上げまして、お祝いの言葉といたします。本日はおめでとうございます。Thank you very much for your attention.
ありがとうございました。続きまして、文部科学省 WPI プログラムディレクター、黒木俊夫様にお願いいたします。
President Arikawa of Kyushu University and Director Sofronis, and ladies and gentlemen, on the behalf of JSPS, I'd like to express our warmest congratulations for the completion of a new building of I²Cner. I came here this morning and I'm very much impressed with the magnificent appearance outside of the building from the road. And I didn't see inside, but I can expect so nice facilities. Now you are working under one roof. That is a very important keyword for WPI. All PIs, most of WPI centers have about 20 PIs and 200 altogether researchers and administration people. Now you work in this building, so which facilitate, communicate among PIs, and therefore you can facilitate fusion studies among multiple disciplines. That is one of the targets of research of the under WPI program. And you know well, I²Cner was selected in 2010 as a 6th WPI center under policy of green innovation. And nowadays, we enjoy very much comfortable life. But at the same time, we have to recognize this comfortable life is largely dependent in power supply. And the power supply brings us comfortable, but at the same time create serious issues. One is the production of carbon dioxide, which leading to global warming. And second, because the 30% of energy supply in Japan was, not the present time, due to nuclear power plant. But after triple disasters, including Fukushima nuclear power plant case, now we recognize nuclear power plant is somehow to be more critically regulated for operations. And we have to find another source of power. And I²Cner is focusing these two important issues. Number one is how to reduce carbon dioxide productions. And the second is how we found the replacement of previously existing power supply. I mean, something like hydrogen power, something like that. And this time, I'd like to express once again the congratulations for the Tokyo Symposium, which was organized last December in Tokyo, and to which Ambassador Mr. Roos participated, and Dr. Gardiner from DOE also gave a very nice talk. So this is a good indication. I²Cner is now becoming a symbolic presence among two countries for these very important energy issues. And as Dr. Morimoto mentioned, the government provided supplemental budget. It's very large amount of budget, 25 oku yen or 2.5 billion yens for this year. And I heard that I²Cner is now preparing a new building just next door of these new facilities. So we may expect another inaugurations shortly within a year. And so this is a good indication how society and science community expect I²Cner for the future development of new energy and solve our important issues of the environment. So we expect very much on the scientific development of I²Cner. Thank you very much.
ありがとうございました。続きまして、アメリカエネルギー省技術開発マネージャー、モントレー・ガーディナー様にお願いいたします。
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen and distinguished guests. I would like to thank Dr. Sofronis and Murakami Sensei for the invitation to speak here today to say a few words. My first time to visit Kyushu was in 2010 for the Hydrogen Forum, and I had the opportunity to hear former Governor Aso speak about the Hydrogen Society. This really inspired me, and I've been back to Kyushu and to Fukuoka to explore progress in hydrogen and renewable energy progress at least 10 times over the last year. And I can't, after visiting many different areas of Japan, spending several months within METI and at NEDO, I can't think of a better place or a more appropriate region for this building, for the I²Cner to continue its research. This international endeavor is a bright spot and a necessary opportunity for international collaboration. I sincerely look forward to many years of close collaboration and expect there to be many joint R&D projects with Japan, US, and other international researchers. I send my heartfelt thanks to the officials at METI and where appropriate, or officials at MEXT and where appropriate at METI who have made this building and research possible. The people that are here in the audience today and those that are involved with I²Cner in other parts of the world will make a carbon neutral society a reality, and I think personally prove conclusively that carbon-free energy is the key to simultaneously solving the 3 E's: energy security, economic security, and environmental stewardship. Thank you.
ありがとうございました。続きまして、イリノイ大学アーバナ・シャンペーン校副学長、ピーター・シファー様にお願いいたします。
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Peter Schiffer, the Vice Chancellor for Research at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, and I'm delighted to be here representing the university, and I'm honored to be here celebrating this historic event with you. When the Japanese government created the WPI centers, it made an important investment in addressing the great problems facing society today. This facility is one of the tangible indications of that investment, and the University of Illinois is very proud to be a partner in this endeavor. We've heard already a bit this morning about I²Cner's work to bring together the world's most talented researchers to address the challenges of advancing clean energy research. That approach strongly aligns with the University of Illinois' research philosophy that by working together and embracing the power of collaboration, we can improve the lives of people around the world. In the last quarter century, the University of Illinois has also invested heavily in facilities, much like this one, that enable this kind of cutting-edge collaborative research on the world's most serious problems. But infrastructure is only one part of the equation. To carry out an advanced research agenda, you need the right people. You need to mentor young faculty to be independent thinkers. You need programs to help senior faculty push past preconceived boundaries. You need high-quality graduate and undergraduate students who will become the next generation of scholars and researchers. And you need to think globally when you put these teams together, because those top-notch students and innovative faculty members can come from anywhere in the world. I²Cner is bringing together people in exactly this way. I'm relatively new to the University of Illinois, but one of the things I quickly learned was that our campus takes enormous pride in our international students, faculty, and staff. We host more international students than any other public institution in the United States, more than 8,600 students from around the globe. And we are in the top ranks in the number of international faculty. They come to Illinois because our culture represents the reality of 21st century global research, a reality that includes strong partnerships like that which is found in I²Cner. In the field of energy research alone, we have a long history of expertise in understanding the effects of hydrogen on structural materials, on fuel cells and catalysis, and the interactions of gases with matter, the topics on which I²Cner is focusing. We are home to one of the largest carbon capture and storage projects in the world in Decatur, Illinois, and we are a partner with BP and the University of California at Berkeley in the Energy Biosciences Institute, where we are working on cutting fuel adaptation of biofuel energy. Our partnership with Kyushu on the I²Cner project is obviously an ideal match of research strengths, and we're looking forward to further strengthening our collaborations with Kyushu University on student education, the development of joint programs, and most particularly on research. The right people make research possible. The right facilities make research successful. On behalf of the University of Illinois, I'm proud to join Governor Ogawa, Deputy Director General Morimoto, Chairperson Imura, Director Kuroki, and Dr. Gardiner to congratulate the entire Kyushu University community, and especially the scientists and engineers and students of I²Cner on opening this beautiful new facility, and I'm looking forward to joining them in celebrating the advances in research that it will enable. Thank you very much.
ありがとうございました。それでは完成を記念いたしまして、テープカットに移らせていただきます。それでは皆様、ご準備よろしいでしょうか。カーボンニュートラルエネルギー国際研究所研究棟の完成を記念いたしまして、ただいまよりテープカットを行います。私がどうぞと掛け声をおかけしますので、その掛け声の後にテープにハサミをお入れくださいませ。皆様ご準備よろしいでしょうか。カーボンニュートラルエネルギー国際研究所研究棟オープンです。どうぞ。